Welcome to Telio's Code Jam Stage 3 presentation, which will be done by Team Konnectics. Members include Chelsea Riley, myself, Nicholas Spear, Nicholas Shigobin, and Shekinah Budai. Recalling that our problem domain highlighted the increase in cognitive load, which referred to the total amount of mental effort in working memory. This would have made it difficult for individuals to make simple decisions. Additionally, we were also reminded that the use of memory externalization techniques, such as pen and paper, weren't as effective. We also recalled that our aim was to reduce the cognitive limitations by producing a bundled package which would eliminate common problems associated with the cognitive load and memory externalization techniques.
Remember that our purpose was to utilize technologies and techniques to reduce cognitive load and cognitive limitations. This was through the use of the reminder list, IP cameras, push notification, and geofencing.
The strengths of Kitchen Connect. Kitchen Connect is cross-platform compatible. It has robust security both on the client side and server side and has good usability. Kitchen Connect is also very versatile, as the idea behind this application can be applied to other services, such as the police service and healthcare system.
In relation to versatility, which was addressed previously, we would speak about two examples where this system could be integrated. Firstly, in an evacuation plan. Now, in an event of a natural disaster, there are many safe zones around a country where people go to find the needed assistance. However, some people may just not know where these places are. So the integration of this system, especially the geofencing aspect, can be used to guide a person to a safe zone. A periodic alert will tell the user that the safe zone is, for example, 1.2 kilometers away, or it could also tell them when they are no longer in close proximity of that safe zone. Another example is a police surveillance system. Now, in Trinidad, crime is ever increasing. So this system could be integrated into the Trinidad and Tobago police system. Police officers are usually the first ones to be in a hotspot area or in an ongoing criminal pursuit, and they often only rely on their fellow police officers to determine how hostile a situation really is. And as a result, they may not be really prepared to face what is really going on. So, this system can provide a live stream of the situation as it happens. And now they can be informed through this live feed as to what is really going on, how hostile it really is, and what is the best way to handle it. A location-based reminder could also be integrated, as it would alert them as to when they've entered a hotspot area.
Individuals may be overwhelmed, stressed, or overtasked when it comes to balancing work, friends, and family. These common stressors often lead to cognitive load and cognitive deficiencies. This may sometimes disrupt their normal daily tasks, such as picking up groceries at the supermarket. So, this is how our application improves citizens' lifestyles. Through the use of the live stream feature, this helps citizens to have knowledge of the contents within their pantry and fridge whilst off-site and not having to rely on memory. Also, through the use of the reminder list, this helps citizens to capture and log the items needed from the grocery in a list that can be recalled when needed.
Also, through location-based reminders. This aspect helps a person to create a list and rely solely on having the application do the rest. A person of Kitchen Connect, well, the application, will be able to get a reminder or notification that is relevant at a point in time. For example, the notification will be sounded only when he or she is approximately 0.5 kilometers away from the grocery the list was created for. A user can forget and still be reminded, thus easing cognitive load, which was the problem that the developers of this solution was aiming towards. Supermarket preparation of the list. A person can send this list to the supermarket to be fulfilled, thus not having to go through the lanes for themselves or even having to wait in long lines. This application could also help the supermarkets that are used on this application, as they will be able to have more business generated towards them. This is due to the fact that persons may prefer its convenience of having all the work done for them rather than choosing a grocery and going to it.
Quality assurance. In order to achieve optimal quality assurance, we conducted a series of tests to ensure that the goals of the project were met. We conducted a usability test with an independent user that interacted with the application. In essence, the feedback we received was that it was user-friendly, but it was not attractive. This was later addressed. We also did a test plan. We tested the PHP and JavaScript validation on all the forms that it was implemented on, and most were successful. The geofence was tested in isolation, firstly on our browser. We used our current coordinates and created another geofence not too far from where we were. After this was done, we walked around until it showed that we entered into the geofence that was created. This thus showed that the geofence was successful. Later on, when the application was built, we tested the geofence using a grocery, and this was also successful.
Test plan. Notifications were tested in isolation. We initialized a timer that would check the database every 15 seconds to see if the order was fulfilled by the grocery. Once this change was detected, a notification was sounded which indicated that this test was also successful. The live stream was tested using both Samsung and Apple devices, as well as Google and Mozilla internet browsers. Any device that used the IP address showed the live stream. Now, in testing, we used various Samsung devices, which were Samsung Tab A, which was an 8-inch, the Samsung S3, the S4 and S5 Mini, which were 4.8 inches, 4.3, and 4.5 inches respectively. Also, we used an Apple device, which was the Apple 5S, which was 4 inches. Focus groups. This method was also used to get real-time feedback on the application. The users in this group all understood the problem domain, and in using the application, they saw its benefits and its usefulness if it is to be implemented.
Future enhancements. The application should be able to show the user the groceries available close to his or her current location,
as well as flexibility in accommodating other core city systems, example, a pharmacy.
plus implementation of login and all CRUD functionalities for a system backend user of the application.
Additionally, more cameras for viewing other compartments in the kitchen, example, pantry and other levels of the fridge.
Furthermore, confirmation on the deletes and updates ensuring that the user wants to carry out their transaction.
In addition to confirmation, implementation of push notifications outside of the application.
Also, a payment gateway to complete the order process by allowing the users to be able to purchase the items on their list,
along with forwarding the list to a friend or family member.
And finally, the delivery of goods ordered. Thank you for viewing our presentation.